welcome Cancerians. This is a March 2026 reading just for you. It is on the theme of money messages. I will be getting oracle cards, tarot cards. I will even be getting a silver charm for you for additional messages. So let's see, what messages do we have for Cancerians, please? What message? Okay. Debt. Are you in the driver's seat with your debt, or has your debt taken over and placed you in shackles? Okay. So first, let me say, Cancerians, if you're going through this, again, certainly take what messages resonate with you, leave behind what messages don't. If you're going through this feeling of being in debt, financial debt, feeling like you can't manage it, feeling overwhelmed, I'm so very sorry for that. Way in the past, I definitely myself had some financial debt, and I remember my guides are asking me to share this personal story, as I often do here on this channel. When it's helpful for people to help themselves, I always will. I remember, in fact, I'm getting really emotional thinking about it. I'm not smiling because it's funny. I'm trying to not cry. So I'm going to ask my guys to not keep me in the emotion of it too long so I can actually do your reading. Okay, so I remember feeling like I was the debt, okay? And I remember doing prayer work and meditation, especially prayer work. And I finally, I was reading all these books about how to get out of the financial debt, on and on and on. And in the scheme of things, it wasn't large numbers, like financial numbers of debt. It was lower on this range, though it's all relative, right? To me, it was a lot. I couldn't figure out a way out at the time. And I remember feeling, again, as I said, that I was the debt, and I felt like I was in a stranglehold. I mean, I was having a hard time, really hard time. I didn't see a way out, and it was just this loop of thoughts. And I was told in my prayer work, remember, you are not your debt. It's just an experience that you're having. It's extremely uncomfortable, and it's here that you're going to learn a lot of valuable lessons from it and breathe through it. And there was many more messages that were given to me, channeled messages at the time through my prayer work. What I want to get, why I'm being asked by my guides to share this story with you is, Cancerians, if you're going through this, you are not your debt. It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you wrong. It doesn't make you a failure. There's no such thing. Even in times, even at times when we feel we've so-called failed at something, which I don't even use that word, there's this saying, and I don't think I'll be able to articulate it in English, yet basically what my guides are saying to me, even when we feel that we could have done better at something, that's not a failure. Some of the biggest, if you look at someone that you may consider read their biography or hear it on a podcast, parts of it, that man, woman, or they, whatever pronoun they use for themselves, they often, if not 100%, 99.9% say it was what they used to call their failures, which were their biggest victories, because it gave them a redirect in their path, or it showed them a different way of making money, or it showed them a different way to feel another form of fulfillment, or it showed them how to not define themselves by how much money they had. It showed them not to let money lead. It showed them that money was just another energy, and that whatever meaning you apply to money is the meaning you add to it, okay? So there's a lot of gorgeous life lessons wrapped up in this, okay, Cancerians? I'm also hearing, in terms of practical solutions, that you will, with your intuition and some careful research, you're going to find ways to manage this financial debt that you're feeling, and that you're going to feel more relief, and you're going to emotionally and mentally be able to free yourself from what's been making you feel so much restriction, okay? And one of the main lessons in it is definitely, I'm hearing, you feeling more connected to universe, knowing that universe is benevolent. I know it may not feel like it right now because you're asking yourself, well, why did this happen? How did it happen? There's a lot of questions you're going through. I can feel the energy, and I have to breathe through this because I'm feeling it through the channel. So there's so many gifts in this. It's not just a silver lining, it's a gold lining. So please trust in the process, trust in yourself. There's going to be resources that you'll find. You will know what resources you can trust, which resonate with you. Your intuition will will kind of put some light around it, and you're going to find a way to chip away at this financial debt, whether you're in it now, because I'm hearing that many of you are, or you feel like you're about to go into it, or the third group of you is actually considering whether or not they're going to take a certain loan out. You're going to know whether or not that's right for you, how much, who to go to, if it is even right for you. So do not allow it to define you in any way. This is just an experience you're going through, and there's going to be a gold lining. I'm being assured of that. That's so wonderful. I'm being assured by my guides that Cancerians, it's a gold lining literally and figuratively for you. So that's beautiful. So let's get some a tarot message for you. I'll get a silver charm for you, more tarot and more oracle cards. Okay. What other? Oh wow, this card. Okay, so let me just set the deck down. Five of Wands, yes, okay. So this is indicating you feeling the strife of this financial debt that we've been talking about. And yet this card is also talking about training. It's a training time. You're going to be training yourself more about your prosperity principles. Prosperity can be defined in so many ways. In this reading, we're talking about financial prosperity for you. And this training, this research you're going to be doing, this exploration of how to get out of this debt or to avoid debt, or if you do decide to take a loan for a house, I'm seeing some of you considering that, you're going to find the right resource of who to take that loan for, or whether or not you should even be buying this home. I'm hearing some of you should possibly not be buying a home. Only you know what's right for you, okay? Trust what messages resonate with you. Discard the messages that do not, okay? In terms of the reading or any readings. Okay, so now I'm going to close my eyes, and Cancerians, I'm going to get a silver charm for more messages for you. What other money messages for March 2026 for, okay, there are two. Okay, so let's see what we have. So first we have a cloud. Okay, I'm going to hold the other one, the other surprise charm. The cloud is what you've been feeling. Let me hold this so it doesn't, there we go. The cloud is what you've been feeling now, like this cloud cover where you feel like the sun isn't coming in, where insight isn't coming in. That insight is going to be coming in for you, as we've been talking about, all right? You're going to find some answers for this situation about debt that you've been feeling, financial debt, okay? Wow, okay, and the second charm that came out with the cloud is a bag of money. Oh, this is fabulous. Okay, let me hold it so you can really see it. It's this silver charm. I mean, that's incredible. Talk about synchronicity. This channel, Tarot, I'm Zoe again, and Tarot in Paris with Zoe. There's so much synchronicity that comes through with these readings that they're so powerful. It's a bag of money, and I'm being told, Cancerians, this is part of the literal lining when I said gold lining, not just a silver lining. In addition to the figurative of you learning these valuable life lessons, you're going to find other ways to make money and bring money into your life to chip away at this debt we've been talking about, if some of you already have the debt. Gorgeous. So this is going to be part of your financial abundance. So picture and remember this giant bag of money, okay? And my guides are asking to gently and lovingly remind everyone that, of course, money doesn't bring happiness, yet it is a very important tool here on, or it can be, here in Earth School. In no way are we saying money is going to bring happiness. You choose happiness. So despite the circumstances of this financial debt, please remind yourself, as we all need to do, us spiritual beings playing human form, that we choose happiness, and our circumstances don't have to define how we feel. Just as we were saying, you are not your debt, just like I was given that message many, many years ago. Oh, wow, look at this. And here we go. I have to take this in. King of Cups. So here we are. So this is talking about, I keep turning the card, I apologize. You'll see here, this king is on a throne, and there are all these waves, these chaotic waves underneath this king. This is representing you. This is talking about you feeling some chaos, yet you holding the cup of emotions and not allowing your emotions to get washed in the whirl of the waves. I'm reminded of a phrase Chris says over on Minnow Pond Tarot here on YouTube, and he talks about the washing machine of life, when you feel like you're in a cycle and you're just like getting washed around over and over and over. This is talking here about, the King of Cups is talking about you not getting stuck in that, you not getting, not you managing your emotions, manage your emotions about that feeling of debt, okay? And not allowing you get in the whirl of the washing machine of life. You taking inspired actions after you realign yourself and feel centered and connect with universe, and knowing that universe is benevolent and the answers are within you, and you can also, in the journey of it, find information outside of yourself, yet you already have the information within you. So this is you standing strong like the King of Cups, mastering your emotions, okay? So that you can then take inspired actions and not feel engulfed by the waves of your emotions that we've been talking about, all right? Okay, so let's get more information. Okay, Cancerians, what other information do we have for Cancerians for March 2026 for money messages, please? And let's see, what else? Okay, not yet. Also, definitely subscribe to the channel. Again, I'm Zoe. This is Tarot in Paris with Zoe. Give a giant thumbs up for any videos that you enjoy. Please do leave any comments that you want. Subscribing is so helpful because it helps the channel grow, and then we can all move forward together as a beautiful, loving community. Thank you so much. What other information? Okay. Oh, this card. All right. All right. Lapis lazuli, get real and own your truth. Okay, how appropriate. Of course, more synchronicity. Get real and own your truth. The truth is you are not your debt. You are love. You are going to know what inspired actions to take. You're not going to make any rash decisions. You're going to find a way to free yourself of the debt. You're going to find that, and it's going to happen at the right time, okay? This is going to be possibly a process, but then when it happens, it's going to feel like it's quick, and you're like, oh, there's the answer. And owning your truth is about you having the information of self-knowledge. That is another one of these giant gifts in this whole situation, okay, Cancerians? It's you really getting to know yourself and really getting to know what's meaningful in your life. And it's, for some of you, it's about that you were overspending. Again, I'm on your side. Everyone's gone through it. And you're going to own your truth of asking yourself, well, why was I overspending? What feeling of lack of wholeness was I feeling that I had to fill? What void was I feeling like I had to fill with money and things? Because it's nice to have pretty things, right? Handsome things, however you want to call it. Yet that, again, doesn't define you. Who you are defines you, and you are love. That's what defines you, okay? And owning your truth is you figuring out what was creating that compulsion to buy, and buy. And meaning, I have an accent, buy as in B-U-Y, purchase a lot of items that you didn't even really like. And again, I'm on your side, I always am, and so are my loving guides, of course. This is about you discovering how to stop that compulsion and understanding that you already are whole, okay? And whatever that void is can be filled with more healthy self-love and more connection with universe, okay? Very important. All right, so let's see. I'm going to get you another oracle card to close this gorgeous reading. What other information do we have for Cancerians? Okay, cards coming through so quickly, I don't even get to. Electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. Fantastic. And in terms of numerology, I'm being asked by my guides, it's a 2 and a 4, 24. When I add them together, it is a 6. And 6 is in this reading for you is indicating harmony, okay? So electric eel spirit is sharing with you that your ideas are going to come to life. You are going to get through this situation that you've been feeling financial debt, or trying to avoid financial debt, or deciding whether you want to choose to take a loan in some direction of your life, financial loan, and if you are, who to go to and research it and vet it, etc. You're going to bring your ideas to life. You're going to figure out what's important and right for you and what's meaningful for you in your life. And you're going to figure out what is not a budget, but what a friend of mine used to say, a spending plan, if that's important to you. And there are apps out there that can help you create a spending plan. Yet what's really also important in this reading for you, Cancerians, is you deciding what's meaningful for you in terms of how you spend your money. For some of you, it may be travel. For others of you, it may be certain types of food. For others of you, it may be experience. For others of you, you might be saving for a home, for a house rather, or an apartment, whatever it is, or a tree house in a remote area, a gorgeous tree house, whatever it is. I'm laughing because you're all different and I'm seeing so many different images. Yet that's a really another very meaningful message in this reading for you. There's so many gifts in this situation you've gone through or are going through or about to go through. It's about you really, really, really figuring out how you want to spend your money, and only on things or experiences that are meaningful for you. It may also be, making a sum of savings, having that savings as, I'm being shown like a buoy, like you're in the ocean and there's a buoy that you can hold on to and just float and feel carefree, to increase your savings. Also very important. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, this is Zoe, Tarot in Paris with Zoe. Definitely subscribe. We'll move forward together. I'll see you soon, and many blessings.